And welcome back to Paul's Aquariums Unboxing. This is Brisbane, Australia. We have, how many boxes? 5 boxes of fish to unbox. Lots of tetras, lots of goldfish, lots of something else. I think some cool cichlids and stuff. Straight into it. Bag number 1, we have meaty goldfish. I think there might be a few bags of goldfish in here. There's some more goldfish. More goldfish. Slightly bigger black, no, not black. Slightly bigger non-black goldfish. There are probably black goldfish in here. Be warned. First tetras. They look like cardinal tetras. Cardinal tetras back in stock for all the local people. If you don't know what a cardinal tetra is, it's like a neon tetra, but they have the red belly instead of the white belly. Very, very cool little fishes. So we have cardinal tetras back in stock. More tetras, hockey stick tetras. They're called hockey stick tetras because apparently their tail black bit looks like a hockey stick. Or they're really good at playing hockey. Not too sure. They might be good at playing hockey. We will probably never know because we don't play hockey. And you need little tiny hockey sticks. Ah, yes. Oh, how nice are they? So they are black neon tetras and they are huge. So perfect time if you want big black neon tetras. Called black neon tetras, but they're not a neon tetra. Obviously they have the black stripe to them and they're a tetra. They're not really neon, are they? No, but they are nice and peaceful. Great for community tanks. All the tetras you want groups of, so you want to get like about 4 or 5 minimum and have a nice little school of them. More tetras. Buenos Aires tetras, again a little bit nippy. They get bigger than the other tetras. Lovely fish as you can see on screen. A little bit nippy though, about that sort of size. They will nip things like guppies and that, so try not to put them with big flowing fins. That's a flowing fin. Ooh. Very cool tetras. So we have Buenos Aires tetras back in stock. More tetras. These look like, what are they? They are emperor tetras. Don't know why they call them emperor tetras, but they're emperor tetras. Peaceful, nice, lovely fish again. Schooling, great for community tanks. If you've got lots of different types of smaller fish, just get a nice variety of tetras. And more tetras again. So we got head and tail like tetras in here. A little bit bigger again, not as aggro as some of the other tetras. They're sort of an in-between aggro tetra, if that makes any sense. So if you're not too sure about any of these, comment down below and we can go through them in detail with you. These are nippy though, so these are Serpae tetras. Once they settled in and color up, they are a lovely, lovely fish as well. They go well with things like tiger barbs, slightly smaller cichlids. So you probably get away with convicts and stuff like that. Sort of Central American cichlids that don't get overly big. And last bag in this box, we have rummy nose tetras. So it should be a few different bags of rummy nose tetras, but they are another awesome, awesome fish. So as you can see on screen, they have the nice red nose, stripy tail, super peaceful, great in the community fish tanks and all that, like most of the other tetras are. That was box number 1. To box number 2 we will go. It is box number 2. And not tetras. These are white cloud mountain minnows. They're a minnow from China. Lovely little fish. They're really, really good for ponds, unheated tanks, schooling like the tetras you just saw, but they prefer unheated, 20 degrees or below if you can keep them that cool. Great for ponds. They won't eat sort of tadpoles and frogs, but they'll eat mosquitoes and stuff like that. And we have our the second goldfish. So these are the black goldfish. So these are slightly bigger black moors, googly-eyed black fish. I think there's a couple of different sizes. So black moors this size, and there should be some smaller ones as well in one of these boxes. But those are Oscars. Looks like we have some red tiger Oscars. So as they get bigger, the sort of pale pattern on them will go bright red. They get about 40 centimeters. Super aggressive. Well, not really aggressive, but they eat little fish. Really nice pet fish if you just want one fish in like a 250 litre tank. 250 litres plus for one of these guys, because they get about that 40 centimeters, maybe even 50 centimeters in some cases. Nice, nice pet fish. If you'd like some Oscars, there should be a couple of bags of those as well. More goldfish. It looks like we have some assorted fantails, some little black moors in there. So there should be a nice mixture of different ones. And more again. So it looks like we have red and white fantails in that lot. A lot of goldfish in these boxes and a lot of tetras and some other cool stuff. More goldfish, same sort of idea again. More fantails there. And another bag Looks like we have, oh, what are they? Calico fantails, motley coloured fantail goldfish, and some cool pink ones with little beady black eyes. Lots of goldfish in there. That was box number 2. We're going to go to box number 3. It is box number 3. And we have some cherry barb. Just your regular cherry barbs, it looks like, but they are really nice fish again. So males go bright cherry red. Females are a lovely browny red colour too. And if you have females with the males will colour up a lot better than just having a tank full of males. So always try and get males and females. If you're not sure, just ask if you're in. But yes, cherry barbs, super peaceful little barbs. They stay super small as well. So treat them like a peaceful tetra, even though they're a barb. And we have more goldfish. These are shabunkins, motley coloured shabunkins, slightly bigger than the other ones. There should be a few bags of those as well. There is the other bag. Just like that, eh? What have we got in there? Oh, they're tiny. Catfish, they are pygmy corydoras. Called pygmy corydoras because they stay small. And they look all nice, healthy in the bag, which is always good. Schooling, peaceful, perfect to go in community tanks with small fish like little tetras and stuff like that. They're fine with guppies and so on and so on. So more corydoras. These are bronze corydoras, get a lot bigger than the pygmies. So these will get about 5-6 centimeters max. Peaceful, schooling fish again, so you want to keep them in groups of 3 or more. Again, a lovely fish. They are tropical. What is cold water are these guys, and look how little they are. Little tiny ranchu goldfish. They don't have the dorsal fin of your normal goldfish, that's why they look kind of funny, and they get a little bubbly head as they get bigger. But ranchus are back in stock. Tiny little tail on them. Little tail. Very cool fish. Cold water, obviously goldfish. What are they? They're supposed to be orandas. That's not an oranda. Looks like we might have a few ryukins in there. Don't know what's in there. Ryukins, maybe? I think someone's confused with their orandas because I can see ryukins. Supposed to be orandas, but mixed something. We have one goldfish in a bag. It's always good to have one goldfish in a bag. It's like, look, I'm at the fair. No, I'm not, unfortunately. What are these? These are reticulated loaches. So we've jumped to tropical again. They will get quite big, so about 15-20 centimeters max. They will munch every snail in your tank. So if you've got pest snails, these will wipe them out pretty quick. They will nip at other fish as well, so you don't want to keep them with delicate tails like guppies and so on, or tiny little fish because they'll just pick them off. But they will get a decent chunky sort of size to them, so up to like 20 centimeters or so. And what have we got there? Tetras, so we have glow light tetras. Peaceful, nice. They look like a neon tetra, but they've got a bright orange stripe to them. And they work perfectly with fish like neon tetras and so on and so on. So again, a really nice community fish if you want something different than just your normal neons and guppies and so on. That was box number 3. We're going through box number 4. Hi. And we have box number 4, we have bag number 1, and it looks like we have electric blue rams. These are a peaceful dwarf cichlid from South America. These are the line-bred version of a normal blue ram, which I'm pretty sure is in the same box. These guys get really nice, so solid blue, lovely, peaceful fish. If you've got like a 60 centimeter tank or bigger, 1 or 2 of those are going to be perfectly fine with all your little tetras and community fish. Oh look, and this with this, and this with this. These are the normal blue rams. So your German blue rams, they have like all the different colors on them that you can just start to see them coloring up. The other one's a line bred version of these guys, but again, super peaceful. You can keep 1 or 2 together. You don't have to have a school of them. We've jumped to more black moors, googly-eyed black goldfish. Everyone loves black moors. They will get quite big, like a rugby ball size. Takes them a while, but they do grow. We have neon tetras, yay! More neon tetras, and these are a decent size, a lot bigger than last week's neons. We get all different sizes, who knows? And we have more Oscars, more tiger Oscars. There should be quite a few different bags of Oscars. Box number 4, we are going to go to a new fish food, and then we're going to go to box number 5. And exciting stuff this week. We have new fish food. So I think there's 15 different products. There are freeze-dried like worms and shrimp and krill and stuff. There is tropical flake foods as well as spirulina, goldfish and all that. And there are a whole lot of shrimp products as well. So I'll quickly go through these. If you want a discount on these, online store, we're doing 10% off the price of them. If you come in store, just use that little code word there and you can get 10% off your purchase as well of any of these fish foods that I'm going to show you. There are lots of different types. So Mysis shrimp, so these are all freeze-dried. There are black worms, blood worms, brine shrimp and krill. So a whole lot of freeze-dried foods. Very, very cool. There are flake foods, so goldfish, African cichlid, a color-enhancing food, a tropical basic one, and a spirulina, all made in Australia. Hurrah! There are more further down here. If we jump all the way down to this section, these are shrimp. Now, this is weird. Check this out. That is bee pollen. I know. It's like they just rip it off the legs of the bees. No, they don't, apparently. It's from Western Australia. They have hives that the bees store the pollen in the hives and then they steal it off the bees, apparently. But bee pollen, really good for shrimp. I don't know what else you could do with it. I'm sure someone can comment down below what they would use bee pollen for. Maybe my pet ants would eat bee pollen. I'm not entirely sure, but I will have to Google that. There are, what is this? This is snowflake. So it's like a little tiny pellet that expands in the water that the shrimp will nibble on. There is another shrimp high protein powder food for them. There are smaller containers of mineral balls. So you don't have to buy giant bags of mineral balls, but how cheap is that? That is $19 for nearly a kilo of mineral balls. If you don't know what they do, they just help the water with your shrimp and stuff like that. They are on the website as well. And there is this stuff, Shrimp Blast, which I think is like a little tiny barley type thing. I would have to Google that. It does say it on the site, but it is another food for them. So we have those shrimp products as well as all the stuff you saw down here. If you want a discount on those, just use that code word till that time, and we will jump back to the unboxing. Australian fish food. Wow. What is happening? We have the last bags and the last box, and they look like red Oscars. Oh, look how tiny one of those are. So we have some red Oscars, like the tiger Oscars, but they go solid red as they mature. Again, like 40 centimeters or so. So they get pretty big. Very, very cool fish. We have more rummy nose tetras, red nose, stripy tail, decent community fish. We have, looks like smaller shabunkins and some pink shabunkins with the googly, no, they don't have googly eyes. They have black eyes on the sort of the weird sort of whitey colored body. So you want a black-eyed goldfish. Those are black-eyed goldfish. Lots of cool goldfish back in stock. We have golden white cloud mountain minnows. Same as the normal white mountain minnows, white cloud mountain minnows, white mountain minnows. They should make a solid white one. That would be kind of cool to breed. And these are the golden version, so nice bright yellow, perfect for ponds. Very cool for cold water tanks if you want something a little bit different than goldfish and stuff that stays small. They are pretty little fish. Very easy to breed too, so egg scatterers. And what have we got there? We have Pristilla tetras. So Pristilla tetras back in stock. Tropical fish, these ones, again, South American. They have a really nice stripy tail to them, so they have the cool sort of orangey red tips on the tail, and then they've got the black and the, what color is that? That color is yellow. They have yellow and black on their dorsal fin. Pretty little fish. Another name for them is X-ray tetras because you can technically see inside them. And that, oh, last bag, what are they? Oh, look, lucky last, we have lemon tetras. Called lemon tetras because they have a nice yellow hue to them, bright little red beady eyes, peaceful community, all round just nice fish. If you want something different for your tank, group of these, a heavily planted tank, they color up really, really well. And that was the last of the boxes. So thank you very much for watching. You want to see more unboxing videos, watch that, because I think that there should be the playlist for all the unboxing videos. If you want to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Click that thing there. And if you want to see something completely different, click that. Otherwise, thank you very much. We will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.